Huh. Hey, you know what? I was being stupid. I was thinking that since the body is going to get that flame on the side, that I would have to laminate and kind of outlay a strip and then route through it like I did last time. And then I had, like, I don't know, a eureka moment or something like that. And you guys are going to laugh, but I was actually pleasantly surprised. This right here, it's flame maple. I don't need to outlay anything and then cut into it for a binding channel. I can just cut this. Not sure if you guys can see it, but it is highly flamed all the way around. So that's going to save me quite a few steps. I can just set up and go. So that's what I'm going to do. Brilliant! Okay, hoping that this is a better angle for you guys to see everything that's happening over in like this area. So looks good. Cool. Okay, so let me okay, that's tight, that's good, that's good. Okay, got it rough cut in. Just raised it up the final like 35, 40 thou, something like that, to you know, have a nice crisp edge there. Just want to take a nice light pass. So we'll go around both sides one more time, clean them up, we'll be ready to rock. Mango, tangerine, pineapple Kool-Aid, if anybody's wondering. A lot easier this time around than it was the last time, that's for sure. Okay, we're going to drill the string through holes because this is a string through design. So using my true block again. Well, that's exactly how to get them to line up right perfectly. Okay, the last thing that I did, it's going to be hard to see it, but I slot the holes where the strings go in, and all it is, here, let me find something that I can kind of illustrate with. So the original hole was perpendicular to the top and the bottom face. So that was what the block is. And then I drilled another hole that's slightly angled, kind of like that. And what that does is when the string comes through, rather than it being this abrupt angle, so think of it like, you know, off your nut or stop tail, rather than this abrupt angle that's coming right off of the body that most people never think to round off or anything, I'm putting in a rounded surface, so to speak. It's angled, and then I'll open that up with the end with a rat tail file, sorry, and that takes away the harshness and makes it a lot better on your strings. And also, I can't prove this, but I'm going to claim that it adds tone and sustain, because, oh, my USB speaker went off. The string is in contact with all of that hole, rather than a potential for, you know, if your string is off by, I'm sorry, if the hole is off by a little bit, the string comes through, there's a chance that the string could be vibrating around in there because it may not be making contact with it. By having that string, that hole on an ever so slight angle, we're talking like 2 degrees, that guarantees that that string surface is laying on that wood all the way. So no buzzing, no, you know, whatever you want to call it, no inappropriate or unwanted noises. So that's what that's all about. You saw it here first. Well, I'm going to try and knock out a couple more of the basic things. What do I got to do here? Got to do the control cavity, and that's right, I have to inlay the mini hot dog. I got to drill a couple holes for the strap locks, the neck bolts. So yeah, I'm not going to do too much talking during all of it. I think I'm just going to move the camera so you got a better, oh, there's a wasp getting ready to fly in here. Go away. Yeah, but like I said, I'm not going to do a lot of talking. Just going to set up the camera so you got a better angle, and we'll knock this out and try and get it back to where I was a couple weeks ago. Okay, so here I'm going to do my approximate layout. I do want the controls to be parallel to my center line here. So I'm going to need a scale. That seems about right. Kind of like that. The only other thing I'm thinking of is when you're playing, being able to get to that volume control easily in case you wanted to do swells. I think this time around I'm going to move this a little bit further back. Maybe, so instead of that center being here, I think we'll move it back maybe a 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, you know, something like that. But that's looking pretty good. So I'm not going to bother to record it. I'm going to set up my router, and I'll turn the camera back on when it's ready to be cut. Well, got a lot done today. I'm going to wrap up for today. I know I could get more done, but long story short version, my son, the junior luthier, was over and we were working on his stuff this morning. And I've also recently gotten into other like home type projects like noodle boards and cutting boards and stuff like that. So I've been doing a lot of stuff in here. It's Sunday, and I'm obviously a New England's Patriots fan. So I'm going to watch Cam play, and I'm also a Brady fan, so I'm going to watch Tampa Bay do their thing. And I don't know, maybe later on tonight I'll come back out, but the house faces true west, and once it gets to be about 4:30, 5 o'clock like it is now, the sun just blasts right in this door, and it gets pretty ridiculously uncomfortable and hot. So usually I'll take a break until like 7 or 8, or depending on when in the year it is. But this time of year it's about 7 o'clock, and that the sun's past the horizon, past the tree line, and that I can actually not cook out here. So, but yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Got the routes done, the inlay is done. Just got to transfer the bolt holes for the neck. Got to make a couple of punches for that to transfer the centers correctly. And yeah, things are progressing quite nicely. I shouldn't have said it. I might have just jinxed myself. I don't know. We're gonna find out. But hey, if you're following the Great Guitar Buildoff, and I assume that's why you're here looking at this. Maybe you found me just on Google or looking at like guitar stuff. But if you are looking at Great Guitar Buildoff, I'd really appreciate a like and a subscribe, and share with your friends and all that, because this contest is really based off of popularity. Hoping you guys will throw me a bone. Anyhow, it's cleanup time and go watch football. So hey, I hope your team wins, unless they're playing against my team. Then I hope your team does fairly well, but you still suffer a defeat because New England, like I said.